Am I on? It's going? Recording? BAM! What's up, guys? This is Steven here with a video vlog once again. And, you know, I'm in the mood. So we're getting to it. Trying to do this video in HD. We'll see what happens. For some reason, YouTube processes my videos and I'm out of sync. I don't know why. But I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to talk about the Wii U, and I want to talk about Resident Evil 6. And I want to talk mainly about what I want from these things. So I'll start with the Wii U. So the Wii U, what do I want from the Wii U? What do I want to see from Nintendo? What are they going to bring to the table? I want to see a full-blown online service, similar to that of Xbox Live. I want to see one store for all. So I want to be able to buy something on my Wii, carry my wallet over to the Wii U store, to the Virtual Console store. I want to carry my shit over to the 3DS. I want it just all one encompassing universal store. Sony's pretty much got the idea going. I mean, PSP store is the same as the PlayStation 3 store. Your wallet's still the same wallet, I really want that because, for one, I have about 50 some Virtual Console games. Classic Super SNES, NES, Genesis games that I want to, be able to carry over to my Wii U. And if I can't, I'm going to be pretty upset with that. I don't know about you guys, but that's a lot of money invested, and just to have those stuck on some old console that you can't, take with you, almost, to me, defeats the purpose of the digital download. That's one of the benefits I feel of digital download. I also want to see Nintendo make it very enticing for third parties to come aboard. I don't want it to be a Nintendo only system. I mean, the Wii pretty much, except for like 3 or 4 games, was a strictly Nintendo console. Like if you're a hardcore gamer and you got a Wii, you got it only for Mario Kart, Zelda, all those Nintendo franchises. So it would be nice to cut out a console and just have Nintendo's console and say, okay, well, you got all the Nintendo games here, plus you got Metal Gear, Final Fantasy, Call of Duty, you got all that on the same console. That would be awesome. I really would love that. I could easily eliminate an entire console. So that's another thing I want to see. I want to see real use of the controller, the tablet controller. Like the Wiimote, 90% of the games didn't use the controller in a way that I felt like was any reason to use it. Like No More Heroes had the little cool effect of the last slice, you'd shake the remote, but you still were pressing the button. It didn't overkill it with motion waggle on everything you did. It was like just enough to make it satisfying. Mad World was a pretty good attempt at motion controls. Worked pretty well. Some of the game was short, and Metroid Prime first-person controls worked fantastic. So I really want to see that. I want to see 1080 or at least 720 as a standard for all games on the Wii U. I don't want to see a bunch of garbage games like flooding the market. It just, to me, I think that turns off the hardcore gamer and says, you know what, why do I want the Wii? You got all these garbage games on there. I could just get something else. So that's what I want to see from the Wii U. Obviously, I want to see a new Zelda, a new Mario, the same old shit, but in HD, fully using the graphical power to show off, what the Wii U can do. So hopefully, that happens. Also, with Resident Evil 6, what I want to see we saw the trailer, so we kind of got an idea of what's going on, but I got mixed feelings. I mean, it's just a trailer, so we don't know. But for example, Leon's segment looked cool. I'm like, all right, this looks dark, spooky, and real tense. What's gonna happen? It looked good. I'm like, okay. But then I saw him sliding across the ground, almost like Vanquish, and not a big deal, but I don't know. It kind of takes away the tension when you can just run up to a zombie and slide under him. It kind of takes away the tension, and that's what I like in my Resident Evil games. I like tension. Also, the Chris segments, I don't know if I was really... I mean, to me, they're changing the series into something that's totally departing from what Resident Evil was about. And it wasn't about the weird controls and opening doors real slow. It wasn't all about that. But it had this atmosphere of, not knowing what the fuck was coming around the corner. Feeling like, oh shit, you're gonna pull out your gun and just the whole tense feeling is gone. I mean, especially with RE5, you had a co-op partner, so the whole game, it's fun. It's fun that you're playing co-op, but at the same time, you feel like, oh, my buddy's got my back, so it's not scary. It's just he's there, he got my back, and it's almost like when you go into if you went into a house that's supposedly haunted by yourself, you'd be a lot more scared if you went alone versus if you went with a buddy. And that's what takes away from that in Resident Evil. And to me, if they're going to make that game, they just need to make a new franchise so that's what that franchise will entail. More Gears of War type, Uncharted type game. So the Chris segment I didn't like because he's in a tank, driving a tank. A lot of this shit, and then the other part with the other dude was like a mix. So, and then it looks like all the characters you play as have a partner that's gonna follow you. And if it's just like Sheva was, unless you got a buddy, that's gonna be torture. It's gonna be torture because I did not enjoy playing the game RE5 at all alone. I did not play that game alone for a second. Just couldn't do it. So, I hope to see more of 4 style. I would like to see the controls go the way of Dead Space. I think Dead Space control scheme works fantastic. But it still keeps the game tense while, giving you more freedom to move around. I really like that control scheme. But, ducking into cover and sprinting and I don't know, to me, it really cuts the tension out. And we're almost making Gears of War. So, I don't know, I don't want to see that. I like Resident Evil being Resident Evil. But slowly, it looks like it's starting to become something else. And, a lot of people say that the 1, 2, 3, 0, they're so crappy, the controls are garbage, and da-da-da. But that game had a real fucking tense survival horror aspect to it, and that's just completely been taken out. 4 reinvented the series in a good way, and I would love to see it keep going that way, but it's like they keep the third person mechanics, but they're taking out the survival horror. So I don't know, it is what it is. I just want to see more of 4 improved with like Dead Space 2 style mechanics. I think that would be great. That would be perfect. And I really want to be alone in that game. I want to be solo because you hear something, you're just like, it's because you only want to worry about yourself. And yet when you got a partner, especially when it's AI controlled, you got to worry about the partner. Ooh, that is torture. So anyway, there, guys, that's just my thoughts on a couple of things I wanted to share. Felt like doing a video blog, so here it is. Leave comments, tell me what you think about the Wii U and Resident Evil, what you want to see or whatever. Video responses would be awesome. I don't know. Do what you got to do. Get it done. That's the way it's got to be. So I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.